Hello, everybody, and welcome to the first of many in a set series to talk about the strategic planning experience. For those of you who have been around and have experienced one of my field trips, you will know some of this material by heart by now, or you will use this as a great refresher course. So, strategic planning, what is it? This is going to be the overview session. I love strategic planning, and you'll figure out why as I continue to talk, so bear with me for a second. But let me give you the definition from the Business Dictionary. So the Business Dictionary says that it is a systematic process of envisioning a desired future and translating this vision into broadly defined goals or objectives and a sequence of steps to achieve them. Now, in contrast to long-term planning, which begins with the current status and lays down a path to meet estimated future needs, strategic planning begins with the desired end and works backward to the current status. So that is what it is. Strategic planning is a systematic process of action items, of setting goals that meet objectives that bring your vision to life. It's much simpler than you think it is. So let me dispel one myth, probably a couple more. But the first one is that it's complicated. It's not complicated. It's a very simple process. The hard part is defining what you want as your next level, what that next level looks like as a vision. That's really the hard part. You have to decide what you want. Once you get that clearly defined, then we start building those action steps. We pull it down into what the objectives are, and then we start building it from there. Okay, so the systematic process gives us a roadmap. So I'm based in Louisville, Kentucky. I've worked with groups in Columbus, Ohio, and Indy, and Nashville, so all in this geographic area in the U.S. so far. And let's just say we want to go to California. Well, there's multiple ways to get to California, but we want to get to California. Like, we see San Diego clearly. Now, how do I get there? So this is the part of the planning process, because there's multiple ways that I could be doing this, multiple routes, multiple vehicles. How do I want to do it? That's why I need to get that initial vision defined so that I will know the best route to get there, how long it's going to take, how long I would prefer it to take, because that will then determine what kind of vehicle I need to use, whether that be planes, trains, automobiles kind of thing. So it helps me get to where I want to be. The hard part's defining that. The second thing is it doesn't have to take that long. So a lot of traditional thinking wrapped around strategic planning is it has to be 5 years or more. And that's not the case. Strategic planning time frame is what you want it to be. So let's just say you have launched a brand new business. All of you startup people out there, you're thinking about starting a new business, give it a good 18 months. All right, minimum 18 months. You want this to be phase one. This is what that vision looks like at phase one. So this is the other aspect of strategic planning that I love, is that we can break it down into different time frames. You can start with a smaller chunk of time and then go into different phases. That's how I have my business built out, is I'm out to phase 3. And so I will continue building out phases. The other aspect is what it's not. So strategic planning is not goal setting. Now, goal setting is a part of strategic planning, but if you don't have a clearly defined vision or that foundation built, then you're not going to stay attached to the goal enough to really meet it. And then what does that goal actually do for you? So strategic planning also allows for a lot more meaning behind the goal, a lot more focus, a lot more definition, a lot more feeling of purpose to it. So it holds an intrinsic value just as much as it does a bottom line build for your business. So there's quantitative efforts, there's quantitative results for strategic planning, but there's also qualitative results for strategic planning, which is my favorite because everything we do is based on feelings anyway, but don't get me started on that. So done well, a strategic plan can help keep you focused. It can help keep you on the path to bringing your vision to life. So I'm super passionate about that because I really want to help people bring that vision to life. I want to help you define that vision and help you develop the plan, design the plan to get there. And I can help you keep accountable too. So that's part of what I do with some of my clients. But I'm really, 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 really passionate about strategic planning because I've used it for groups, which require us to do recruitment and retention and all of that kind of stuff. I've used it for my own business. I've used it for cities. I've used it for businesses that grew from a small business to a medium business. I've been a part of large company, corporation strategic planning, and I just love it. I love the aspect of really getting in there, developing this vision, defining it so much that it's so clear in your mind's eye. You see it every day. And we can get into other things. So if you have any questions, please post your questions in the comment sections in any of the social media feeds that I put this in. Please engage with me. What are your questions? What are things that you do during your strategic planning, or do you not do strategic planning? And why? Why do you not do strategic planning? I'd love to know that as well. So with that, this has been the overview for the strategic planning experience. This is what you're getting yourself into. So hopefully you'll continue to watch. There'll be another video soon about the process of strategic planning. And with that, I thank you very much.